Hello everyone, here's Maciej from eurostory.pl, and today I'm here with amazing Samanta Tīna, who is representing Latvia at this year's Eurovision Song Contest in Rotterdam. Hello Samantha, how are you feeling?
Hey everybody, thank you so much. I'm feeling wonderful. I'm enjoying every single moment here.
Thank you so much for joining me. And I would like to ask, how do you feel being there in Rotterdam finally after so many years of trying to get to Eurovision with many wonderful songs?
Thank you. I feel wonderful. I feel so thankful and blessed that finally I can step on that stage in Eurovision, huge and big stage. And even in the first rehearsal, I was really close to the tears because I thought I just understood that it all those years really was worth that to just wait for that moment.
Wonderful. I'm sure it was worth it. Because now you're competing with another great song called The Moon is Rising. And I would like to ask, how did you feel at the rehearsals? At the first one and the second one, did everything go as you planned?
Yes, everything was really good. We were surprised by ourselves because it's the first time you step on that huge stage, which you always are dreamed about that, always are wanted to be there. And I thought probably I'll be so emotional or so stressed out about that. But no, everything was really fine, and I really enjoyed every single time I needed to sing my song. One more time, and I was really happy to even hear that. Let's sing one more time because I really enjoy that. And I I'm really happy about that all staff and team what are working here, because I have this feeling that they are all my team. They are in my performance, that they wanted to make it even better as we planned, and that's gives you a great that feeling. And I believe it's to everybody, and that's really cool. And even for the second rehearsal, yeah, it was even much more better. And every single time it's just give me that feeling that I love that stage.
Wonderful. So last year you won the Latvian pre-selection show with the song Still Breathing, but you couldn't compete with this song again. So I would like to ask, how did the process of choosing the right song for this year look like? Did you have any elements you paid attention the most for?
Of course, we had a kind of hard task to make a new song, because we knew that everybody is going to compare the Still Breathing with the new song, and we totally didn't want it because I told to my teams who were working on the new songs that we don't need a new Still Breathing song. We need a totally new one, totally different, but we must leave my energy, my power, my story. That's the most important thing, because I'm the artist who gonna represent that song. The most important thing that uh, I should like that song. I should love that song. And yes, we made a songwriting camp for 2 days. We made 11 demos, and the most interesting thing was that song, the demo of The Moon is Rising, was recorded in the first day as the first song, and I couldn't get it out of my mind at all. So all the rest 10 songs was like, yeah, they were cool as well, but The Moon is Rising, I couldn't get it out of my mind at all.
Fantastic. And so, as you said, the songs are completely different, but we can see yourself in them. So I would like to ask, how would you describe your own style?
If my song's idea is to accept your differences as your uniqueness, then I can tell I don't want to put myself in any kind of frames. I can't tell that I'm a pop artist. I can't tell that I am a pop dance artist or any kind of only one specific genre. I love to mix them, and I don't know what I'm gonna mix in for my next song. By the way, my new next song is coming out in 20th of the May, when our second semifinal gonna be where I'm taking a part. So yes, I love to mix them. I really love to mix them.
Fantastic. So now we're waiting for your new song. I know it will be amazing as well.
Fingers crossed.
Of course. So I know you've probably answered this question many times, but I have to ask, what is the song about? What message would you like to spread?
So, song "The Moon is Rising" is about women's empowerment, about equality. I'm about equality. Accept yourself. Start to love yourself. Accept your differences as your uniqueness. Don't be afraid that you are not in the frames of stereotypes, what is society made of, because I don't think there is a what is good and what is not good. I think the most important thing and the meaning is what is between, how aesthetic it is. And we are living in one society, and we must accept all of the people. Don't look at that do they are kind of good or they're not kind of bad. And who just who tell it's a good, who told it's bad? No one. So I'm about equality, and I'm asking all women to accept themselves, start to love themselves. Don't be shamed about themselves, that because only of that they are a bit different than others. We all are equal, and we must accept it, because it makes us as really unique. And put a crown with those two hands by yourself, and it means I'm accepting myself, and then everything around you is gonna change.
Beautiful. So if we're talking about the message of the song, I would like to ask, what do you think? How important is it to fight for women's rights and equality today in this world that seems to be a very modern? Um, these rights are still broken. So what do you think?
You know, after my music video came out, there was a huge negative wave after that in my country, because of two girls who were kissing there. And it showed me that this problem still exists. And I'm talking about right things. And I had a lot of like messages uh, from fans, even from new fans, from women, and they were like really appreciating that thanks, Samantha, that you are talking about that, because there is not like a lot of people who can be like really brave and start to talk about with that, because everybody knew that there will come a negative wave on that. And that just reminds me and show me that problems still exist, as you mentioned. It really exists. And I think we need to be brave and talk about that more. I don't ask and don't tell nobody that you should do the same, you should be like that or like that. No, I'm telling about equality. Accept that there is a differences around us, and don't put in a frame that they are different, they are worst, or or they are better. No, we are equal, and that's the most important thing.
So I also thank you for this song. The message is so beautiful and important, I think, for everyone.
That's really true. Yeah.
Yeah, and you were talking about the crown made of hands that we can see on the screen during the performance. So going on to the performance, you have a very beautiful dress. We can say a little bit in Oriental style. So I would like to ask, what was the inspiration?
we need to start with the emerald green, what is a new start, new life, new energy, vitality. It's about something new. And that means accepting yourself, start to love yourself. It's a new start. Yeah, thanks to my friend, Kasher Bloom, designer. He's with me here in Rotterdam, who made this dress and all costumes for the stage. And it really looks like I wanted it.
Great. So I would like to ask about the opening ceremony you were attending yesterday. How was it? How did you feel?
It was really amazing. Don't look at even that it was cold and rainy and cloudy and windy, but that's okay. That's really fine. The most important thing here is to stay negative. It sounds funny, but it's really true. Let's stay negative, and I really enjoy that because I really miss people, interviews, audiences, and that was amazing. I really love that. Every single minute, even we were on the line for some few minutes extra, we were able to wait on the line till the first interview, but that was really cool.
So if we're talking about this, how does it feel to participate at Eurovision during the pandemic? How does the organization look like?
You know, it's totally different. And as I told about my song's idea, we need to learn, accept differences as uniqueness. So we all in the whole world, we're gonna remember this year because it's totally different as organizers are used to, as people are used to Eurovision. It is already totally different, but I can't tell it's worse. No, it's unique year, and I really feel even more special that I'm taking part in this unique time and this situation. But most important thing that Eurovision Song Contest 2021 is happening.
Of course. So now I would like to ask, do you have any other artists you made maybe even a friendship? You get a connection with them? Because I can
You
imagine.
mean with the contestants?
Yes, yes.
You know, we are here in like really serious bubbles, delegation bubbles. We are not allowed to go somewhere and to chat up, of course, because as I told you, the most important thing here is to stay negative and safety first. But I have met with a group from Lithuania already previous year. In Lithuania, I were as a guest in Lithuania to their super finals when the group won it. And then, yes, then we met with the group, and I'm really happy about them that they are again this year gonna represent their country. We met in Sweden with Iceland, and I'm really happy about them as well that they are here. I hope somehow, somewhere, we're gonna cross the street probably in one time, and we're gonna say hi to each other. And yes, I'm really glad and happy about those participants who are here from previous year as well.
Amazing. So as you said, you're releasing your new song at Thursday. But I would like to ask, do you have any plans maybe after the Eurovision, after the pandemic? Do you think about maybe new album, maybe some European tour?
That's really true. We are working already on my album because my first debut album was in 2013. Oh my Lord, it was a long time ago. So we must think about the new one. And yes, you are right. We are already working on that. And about the tour of around the Europe, what COVID gonna decide, after that we gonna plan our actions to that.
of course. So I keep my fingers crossed. Thank you so much for this interview. So Poland and Latvia are in the same semifinals, so we can vote for you, and of course we will. But do you have maybe any message to your Polish fans who can vote for you on Thursday?
My dear Polish fans, thank you so much for your love and for your support. I'm really glad that we are in one semifinal. I will keep my fingers crossed that everything is going to be fun with you. I think that we all are the winners. Stay negative and let's enjoy the show and the first and the semifinal and the super final as well.
Of course. So thank you so much. Again, I keep my fingers crossed for you, and we can't wait to see your performance. So once again, thank you so much for this interview. It was amazing, and have a good time.
Thank you, you too. Thank you. Take care. Bye.